Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Big Sham Bleast, and I'm back with another video on Ride the Map TV. All of that. But anyway, so I need to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta because I just did a video which is in the process of being uploaded. But I forgot that I seen Real Housewives of Atlanta yesterday, so I got to talk about that with y'all real quick before I hop in the shower because I have not hopped in the shower yet. In my previous video, I had the Noxzema all over my face, and I just washed it off because I like to do things in a sequence and in a list of things. Like if I say I'm gonna eat, shower, then sleep, then I want to do things in that order. I don't want to mix it up because every time I mix up things, shit goes wrong, and then I be pissed and cranky as hell. So I'm gonna make sure I do this the way I want it to be done. So before I get in the shower, I'm actually gonna put Noxzema back on my face. And then wait for my videos to upload. Then I'm gonna take my ass in the shower. See, that's how I am. But anyway, with that being said, Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was basically a very Cynthia episode. Peter, this bitch, wanna throw this over the top party, and Cynthia was saying to him, you know, I don't want to have an over the top party, but he was saying like, you know, this is for us and all this shit. Like, seems to me that you just want to show out in front of all the other socialites in Atlanta, Peter. Don't even like try to act like this is all about y'all. Like, bitch, you just want to show out. You want to put on this front because last season it was exposed that y'all broke as shit and y'all really ain't got no goddamn money. So you want to prove everybody wrong by throwing this $10,000 party for in honor of y'all anniversary. I'm not feeling that, and I can't get with that. But with that being said, they was gonna get picked up in a limo and all that shit to be rolled to their party. Meanwhile, Nene was went to Greg because she can't get her. She needs to just put her foot up Bryson's ass. Like, okay, you got a date. 90 days, get the fuck out of my house. Find a job in 90 days, get the fuck out of my house. That's what, even if I have to pay your first month's rent, I want you out of my house, and I don't want your ass coming back with your silly ass face, them big lips, and your dumb ass excuses for doing dumb shit. Like, he's smiling and shit, explaining to them why he did what he did like it was funny. I was like, oh bitch, you think this funny? It's gonna be real funny when I kick your broke ass the fuck out of my house, cause he living off of Nene's money, and he embarrassing Nene at that. Like, you know, she on TV talking about some she rich bitch. I was on Celebrity Apprentice getting a Trump check, and your son out going to Walmart stealing $14 razors. How suspect is that, I wonder? With that being said, you know, Greg, you know, he really put his foot down and he told Bryson, you know, do what it do and all this shit. And hopefully, you know, we ain't got to hear no more stories about Bryson doing dumb shit. Hopefully, only time will tell. With that being said, back to Cynthia and Peter with they bullshit. You know, all the while, the whole episode, Cynthia was pissing me off because she was allowing Peter to take pot shots at Mallory, and then when Mallory has things to say about Peter, she gets she's all up on Mallory's case like she's in the wrong. No, if you in that situation, you need to check both of your family members. I don't want to hear from either one of y'all. My sister isn't going to talk about my husband. My husband isn't going to talk about my sister. And if y'all cross that line, I'm putting my foot up both of y'all asses because I told y'all I don't want to hear it. I don't care if you joke. I don't care if you joking. I don't care if you think Mallory is too sensitive. Bitch, it's out of your place to be making jokes about her. You know this bitch don't fucking like you, so obviously she wouldn't find that funny. It's just like you wouldn't allow her. I mean, you would be upset with me if I was allowing her to be all in my head talking shit about you and saying I should leave your ass. So stop, don't fight fire with fire. Leave the shit alone. Don't say anything about each other because it's getting to a point where it's overbearing and it's irritating for me to watch. Because like I said, in my situation, I don't want to hear from either end. Not at all. That being said, at the actual party, you know, Marlo showed up with this older white man. Candy, you know, she had me cracking up. She was like, oh, she really does have a thing for older white man. Yeah, older white man with money. Be clear, not older white man, middle class white man, lower middle class white man, upper middle class white man, high class older white man. Be clear. With that being said, at the end of the episode, you know, Sheree broke ass want to show up with this nice dress on. Who did she rent that or borrow that from? And with Lawrence, telling Lawrence in the car what Marlo said about gays and the F word. Now, I agree with Because Sheree wasn't saying it. I don't think she was saying it to be instigating. Because friends all the time, like if we get pissed off, we want to go talk to our friends about it. And Lawrence just happened to be Sheree's gay friend. Now, what Marlo said was like, that's why you don't have a man, because you be hanging around with them faggots, with your ugly, stupid ass, whatever she said, but she said faggots. And Lawrence took offense to that because he and Marlo have been friends for like a long time. So for her to say faggots like that, it's like, okay, bitch, so do you be calling me a faggot behind my back? That's how and he had every right to feel that way, but like, people were saying that Sheree was like instigating. I don't think she was instigating at all. I really don't. With that being said, they go into the party and Sheree wants to pull Marlo to the side, which I feel like, Sheree, bitch, leave it the fuck alone. Like, okay, this happened like in Africa weeks ago. Why do you feel the need to like at the anniversary party? Like, it was just out of place for her to do that. Then on top of that, here she go. No, Lawrence was basically doing like a front, and Sheree was like, keying on the side, like, oh yeah, you did say that. You said it. With that being said, Marlo like basically like lied and said she didn't say that. I think we all know Marlo said it. I think Marlo even knows that she said it. But I think the real reason why she lied was because she wanted to avoid a confrontation up at Cynthia and Peter's anniversary party, which was the right thing to do. She, although she didn't have to lie, she could just said, I don't want to talk about this right now. Like, this ain't the time or the place. We talk about this later. She could have went that route. But at the same time, she handled that shit very well. Because I know she wanted to slap the shit out of Sheree for bringing that up. Like, you could have told... See, Sheree, like Candy said, like, bitch, you just love throwing people under the bus. You love instigating. You love stirring the goddamn pot. And I'm surprised that Candy was even entertaining your ass after you threw her went out of your way to throw her out of under the bus. Like, because I feel like this, I don't hold grudges either. I can tolerate your ass, but at the same time, like, don't be asking me to back you up because, like, you had me like outside butt naked, not trying to help me out with the whole Kim holding a black baby thing. So with that being said, Marlo handled it very well, and I'm just like, Sheree, go sit your broke ass down. Fill out that application for Chick-fil-A, because bitch, we all know you need the goddamn coins. And I wonder, since Lauren's like being close friends with Marlo for like a long time, for a lot, getting tongue tied, being Marlo's friend for like years, I wonder if he was the one telling Marlo that Sheree was sleeping, that she's broke, she ain't got no money, she living in an apartment and sleeping on air mattresses. Cause how did Marlo really know all that? I wonder if Lawrence was the one spilling the tea. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about on Real Housewives. The episode was really boring because like it was too much Cynthia. Like, Cynthia's not my favorite at all. And Kim, Kim cracked me up when she was like, I'm not going to her party, because she was fucking talking shit about me in Africa. And that was hilarious. I would have loved to see Kim go there anyway to go be clear, but at the same time, Kim was like, I'm not being bothered with these bitches. And Kim was fucking whining in the beginning. I forgot about this shit. Kim, I ain't forgot about your whining ass. Talking about, Sweetie's not doing this, Sweetie's not doing that, Sweetie's not helping with my baby since Christ's been gone. Like, bitch, it is your baby. It is not Kim's, it's not, Sweetie's job as an assistant to be your nanny, unless you're paying her for that. You're paying her to be an assistant. But from some of the things she was saying, like, she sent her to get some food and she came back 3 hours later. That's unfucking acceptable, bitch. That really is. But other than that, Kim, get rid of Sweetie. You said you've been friends for like all these years. Okay, this is why I think like it's not good to like have friends as like business partners or assistants unless they take it as seriously as you do. Other than that, yeah, you need to get rid of her, because I'm tired of seeing your ass complaining about what Sweetie is not doing. Because I ain't never seen an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta where Kim is actually patting Sweetie on the back for what she is doing. That being said, that's all I want to talk about on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I did a Basketball Wives video, and I really wasn't clear on like how I felt about Tammy. So let me just go back the fuck in on Tammy's ratchet ass. I want to whoop Tammy's ass so bad. I want one of the bitches who actually whooped Tammy's ass back in New York years and years ago to come out and say, y'all fuck that bitch up. She ain't hard. That's all for the show. I would love that. And bitch, let me interview you on Ride the Maverick TV so we can be clear. But Tammy just really pissed me off the way she was coming at Keisha talking about some, she could have told me, but now since she didn't tell me, I'm pissed about it. Bitch, how is it that you offend me And when I decide to talk about it with somebody else and they go leak the news, leak the motherfucking story to your ass, you get pissed off at me for you offending me for something that you did. That is some backward ass shit. What? How does that happen? Because the way I see it, you shouldn't even like been attacking Keisha at all. Bitch, but you should have been attacking her with a motherfucking apology. That's what you should have been doing. But her just becoming so goddamn aggressive with it, it just pissed me the fuck off. And for Evelyn to go back and leak the story, like she, I don't even understand like why Tammy was getting so upset. Like, we all know, like, when you light skinned, you're mixed, it's always some type of shit. Oh, she thinks she's cute because she got good hair. Oh, she thinks she cute because she mixed. Oh, she thinks she cute because she half white. And she probably all through her life she had to go through some shit where she was, oh, like Evelyn said, oh, you're not black enough, you're not white enough. And for Tammy to say, oh, you sound white. Yeah, all of that. So whoever said, I guess she said more offensive shit, but they didn't capture all that on camera. With that being said, I feel like Tammy should feel like, especially being a broke bitch and how you was on here crying and shit. Oh, I used to be on public assistance and all this shit. Like, you should know how it feels for somebody to fucking strike a nerve. Like, from somebody who perceived, like, when Jennifer, you know, she's higher upper class, like, she offended you for not seeing the food stamp. You should have been more empathetic or sympathetic for Keisha for like not being black enough, because she identifies with herself being a black woman, which I really don't understand. Like, you look like a white girl but you guys are a black woman. Like, I ain't got a problem with it, but you know, I just don't understand it. But that being said, she probably like lived with her mother who was black, or lived with her daddy who was black. I don't know. With that being said, so for her to just be coming at Keisha like for offending her, like, that was just bullshit. And for Keisha just to be sitting up there like letting Tammy just throw all that, it just really pissed me off. And then on top of that, back to Jennifer and her lucid line, I really want to know why she didn't invite the other girls. Like, what's going on with that? I really want to know. But Tammy just really pissed me the fuck off. Like, every time I think about it, it just pisses me off. I cannot stand no childish, self-righteous, unapologetic bitch. Like, you fucking hurt my feelings. Who knows? Keisha could have been like off camera boo-hoo-hooing for like you bringing up past feelings about her being teased for not being black enough, and you gonna furthermore keep attacking her. That just really pissed me off. Like, oh my, how do y'all feel about it? Leave comments and tell me how do y'all feel. Tweet me on Twitter and tell me how y'all feel, because that shit was just, it just threw me for a loop. Like, it was just unbelievable. And I feel like I got more shit to say, and I want to say all I need to say, because I don't want to be thinking about this shit while I'm in the shower. So let me think. I can't think of nothing else to say, but you know, I feel like if I finish this video up and I get in the shower when I'm thinking about more things I should have said, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. But you know, Tammy, she's just a hood rat ass bitch. You know, she was my favorite on season 2. 2 seasons later, I'm over that bitch. Get her the fuck off. No, don't get her off the show. No, get her the fuck off the show, because she's not beefing with the people I want her to beef with. She's not beefing with Shawnee. She's not beefing with Evelyn. She's not beefing with Jennifer. She beefing with all the bitches that I don't want her to beef with. Like, I didn't want her to beef with Mika. I didn't want her to beef with Keisha. I didn't want her to beef with probably, hell, she can beef with Kenya, because I just can't fucking get into that bitch. Like, I really can't. Like, I tried, it just ain't working. I tried so hard. It kind of Bone Thugs, like, it just ain't working out for me. Like, I really ain't got nothing to say on this bitch, but I really just... Tammy, you need to change. You need to get your life and then change it, because I'm just not feeling you on this show so far. Like, you was on here crying and complaining, oh, I've been raped and hurt by people who's supposed to love me, and I really want to change my ways, and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And bitch, you still doing a trifling ass, ghetto ass shit that you been doing since season goddamn 2. You don't want to change that goddamn bad. Ugh. Look, follow me on Twitter at Vic Chambliss, VICCHMBLISS. Tweet me that you're following me. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video on Twitter, subscribe to my channel. All that good stuff. Peace, love, joy, happiness, all of that good stuff. I'm about to go hop in the shower because I fucking reek. You know, y'all just wrote the Maverick. Peace.